I don't care if you've been dropping 83 points all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Buddy, coming to you live and direct from the Pista. Smoke me out with all the danks dank. On my left, your boy Kronos.
I'm just saying they could have called it Operation Epic Furry, and they could have just had one big orgy. Would have been way better.
Ooh, there you go. We back up in here. I think it's just going to be me and you tonight.
I think so.
We got plenty of stuff to go over.
That we do. Sorry, I got to change a setting on my computer real quick because this laptop is pretty shitty. Another RMA is on the way, so I think I'm just going to ask them just either refund me or make sure the shit is fixed because this is not the business. All right. Let's see. First in the chat would be Zor once again. What's going on, Steve? Good to see you.
Very nice.
And also Brendan Park. You just barely missed it. Operation Drop the Deuce. That's a good one too.
All right.
And listener of the week would be Snez Hana. Sure. That's
okay.
All right. That's a thing.
We will take it. We'll take it. Always cool, new people finding us and all that stuff. We'll save RIPs until we get Old Ninja back, but god damn, this was a interesting week.
I mean, it's weird for a bunch of reasons. Oh, hold on. Pull this over here. I mean, obviously, the weird thing is, like, we're in that weird part of, like... So when... It's weird for me to be on, like, the other side of things. So when the war started, you know, in 2021? 2002? Or 2020? Not 2020. 2002. 2001, yes. Whatever. I was in the military when that shit happened. So, like...
Yeah.
For me, like, my whole life got flipped upside down. Like, you know, I couldn't leave base. Shit was crazy. And now a war starts as a civilian. It's like, oh, everything just kind of goes on. This is, like, the weird thing. Because, like, when I actually got deployed and I came back, it's like, oh, everything's, like, nothing changed for all you civilians. And that, honestly, to most combat veterans, it's, like, really hard to, like, deal with. Because it's like you go through, like, all this shit and everybody at home is still, like, just living their life, you know? And now it's like that. Like, there's a whole war. People are dying right now, and you can still get a Big Mac. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so weird.
Go to the movies.
Yeah. Nothing's changed here at all. Old Ninja, we can't see or hear you, but we can hear you. Can't see you, though. There we go.
You should be able to see me now.
I can see you now. You're no longer John Cena.
Haha. But I'm alive. Unbeknownst to Shed reports.
There you go. Good to see you, Old Ninja. You're absolutely right. I mean, there's a lot that's just kind of business as usual, other than like gas prices and some crazy economic news. But it's quite horrific in terms of bases and people, civilians and soldiers alike. Being in war-torn places and getting hit bad.
Yeah, it's honestly the fact that you know, in the U.S. we can send people out to wars and have all these horrific things happening, but in our home country, everything is still the same. I think it's part of the problem of like American culture, because we send these people over to do and receive like horrific things happening to themselves and doing to others. And here you don't see any of that. You might see, you know, somebody that's missing a leg or whatever but you can just totally ignore that person, just like the same way we ignore people that are living on the streets and get mad about it as if it's like their fucking fault, you know, like all their fault. And I don't like that America has zero consequences. So, and if something does happen, it's going to be like a 9/11 style event. It's just going to up the fury even more for some shit that, quite frankly, we started. Like, all the propaganda and lying about all that shit, they've been killing us for 47. No, they fucking haven't. Iran has had their kill count to Americans is very low. Like, you can go back to Beirut, I guess, with the bombing of the Marine barracks. Yes, that happened. A bunch of my brothers and sisters died from that event. I think it was like 1979. It was a long fucking time ago. But if something was going to happen, you could have done it back then, which they did with the whole Iran-Iraq thing. So it was kind of over and done with. And we just decided to attack them again with no provocation because somebody was in their feelings. It's total bullshit. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And something's going to happen. Like, this is just a cycle that's happening right now. Like, we fuck with them out of nowhere. Eventually they're going to retaliate, and it's going to make us fuck with them even more. And people are going to be like, oh, well, why did this happen? We didn't do anything to them. It's going to be like another 9/11 style event, and it's just going to cause American fury. And it's fucking bullshit. We leave people the fuck alone.
Yeah. I'll go back just a little bit historically. I mean, I know it seems like even longer ago, and it was mathematically and on the timeline, but 1953, we didn't like their democratically elected president. Gave him the boot because he wanted to nationalize the oil. So, and then the brutal regime of the Shah came in for like 26 years or something like that. And then after that, the Islamic Revolution and all of that. But
sorry, fact check real quick. Sorry, the Beirut barracks bombing was in 1983.
83.
So it wasn't 79. So
there you go. Yeah, but at the end of the day, we're in 2026, and during negotiations, quote unquote, for
hold
de-escalating.
On. Just pause for a second. Saying fucking bullshit with the mic. Hold on. Everything's gonna drop for a second. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Somebody from, I think, Twitch said, do you think we dropped the missile on the school on purpose, thinking it would make the people rise up against their government, only for it to backfire? I don't think so, because, obviously, the U.S. dropped the bomb. This is one of the crazy things. Like, I was watching, Trump talk about the Tomahawk missile when it was, before they thought it was, it wasn't the U.S., but it definitely was. Now it's confirmed that it was. And he was saying, Tomahawk missiles are, they're very common, and, we sell them everywhere, even Iran. Iran might have done it. I'm just like, first of all, no, they're not common missiles, at all. And no, we don't sell them to our fucking, supposed enemies. So, why the fuck would Iran buy a Tomahawk missile and drop it on a school twice? This is not in the headlines. This doesn't seem to get talked about enough. We bombed the same place twice.
Well, also, Iran's been very upfront, if you listen to their publications and announcements and whatnot, of, hey, this is what we're doing. This is going to be our response. Over and over again. They've been pretty on the up and up in terms of, hey, the Strait of Hormuz is going to be on lockdown. Hey, we're going to attack these bases where you're able to attack us. It's been.
Wait, have you seen the new stuff? It says this is 10 hours ago.
You mean
but
the
they're
mines?
saying
You mean the mines in the strait?
No, about California being hit.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, FBI has warned California they may be hit by Iranian drones. But apparently that's
so. I'm going to say this. Obviously, I live in California. I do not want anything to happen over here. But, I find it a little interesting in terms of the timing of, that being this FBI announcement right now. Again, remember, it was 2 or 3 weeks ago that we had the head of the FBI drinking beers with goddamn hockey players.
He could still be drunk, yo. But
so I don't know if I should take the FBI as seriously as we all kind of once did.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Yes, I agree with your statement, but also we can't expect literally zero consequences for what the U.S. has done.
True.
You can't expect zero, and I'm not saying that I'm not trying to justify what Iran may or may not do. But what I'm saying, though, is if somebody did that to America, if somebody bombed America out of fucking nowhere, everything's on the fucking table. So
A school.
yeah, imagine if somebody bought not some white kid not some white kid shooting it up because apparently that's okay. But just imagine some other country just blew up a school or just shot a couple of kids like some brown terrorist shot up a school in the name of
Yeah.
Allah.
Yeah.
Instead of in the name of my parents have too much money and access to guns and they ignored my mental health issues for my entire life. Just imagine if that happened. Imagine how fast the U.S. would rain down hellfire on them because we did it now for fucking no reason.
Yep. 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 It'd be amazing. But yeah, this has dominated the headlines. It got narco stuff with Mexico completely out of the fucking headlines, and unfortunately, you don't have as many people talking about the releases of some gruesome shit with Epstein right now as well.
Guy in person. I don't know if you're a guy or girl. I just see your username GZ Doctor 4EV. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Forever?
Maybe. Or just maybe. I don't know. Anyway, they said that if they blow up Trump's ballroom, they're finished. Yeah, but they have to first build his ballroom. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's true. He would throw everything. He would make them finish the neutron bomb and then use that. The biggest bomb ever.
Yep. Can I just also say though? I mean, you got to be really, really deep in a fucking cult, which a lot of people are, to believe that this is well planned. Like it just
hold on,
like,
Kaji. I'm gonna put a pin in that
Go
right
ahead.
there. So we're gonna go back to this.
Go no, go ahead.
No. You finish your thought because the cult thing. I'm gonna go back to
Oh, okay.
Okay.
when you're done. Yeah.
I was just gonna say this cult thing is so hardcore that you literally have people thinking, "Oh, he's playing 4D chess. Oh, this is all strategic, short-term pain for long-term gains." And I'm like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about? Gas prices going up, soldiers being hit, civilians being killed. Like, none of this is good. None of it." But that's it. Go ahead, old ninja.
Well, the thing about the cult is on a totally different subject. So if we're done with this,
Oh
then
no, we're not done
transition.
with this for a second.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna have to wait.
This is not well planned at all. I'm just telling you this as a U.S. Marine. This is not well. I'm not. Obviously, I wasn't a fucking general, but us just going out there, just dropping bombs. Obviously the school bombing is a huge fiasco. I mean, I don't understand why this is not more of like we need to stop now. After children literally we bombed a fucking school, and our people in Congress are not up in arms about it enough. Like I don't get that. Like this is a huge mistake. The fact that somebody, either Israel or the U.S., bombed one of their oil fields, and now it's literally raining acid rain with oil from the fucking sky because we decided to destroy one of their oil fields. And that's the ecological disasters is that's honestly, it's a crime against humanity. Like it's gonna be decades to come because all that shit, the oil coming back down in the topsoil for whatever farms they might have had, all that shit's fucking dead. All their exposed waterways, that's gonna make the cancer rates for all those civilians go up. Anybody that lives there, it's gonna go up. It's a fucking ecological disaster. And it's going to burn for a long time. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers want us to use paper straws here in America. And we just, we dropped a fucking, a 1,000,000-pound fucking bomb on some oil field that's going to destroy, a good portion of a civilization for decades to come. And there's like, oh, yeah, it just happens. Just fuck it.
Can I just call out the pink elephant in the room? Like, at the end of the day, we as a country don't view, sadly, brown people or people of Muslim faith as human enough. We just don't. And it's you wouldn't be doing this to Norway or Denmark. You just wouldn't. you know. I understand there was some threats on Greenland and some stuff with Canada and some saber rattling, but you can't tell me you'd bomb a Canadian school. You just get the fuck out of here.
When they bomb a Russian school, like
No,
this is the weird thing to me. Like what the U.S. is doing is literally it's justifying if Iran wanted to have a nuclear weapons program, it's justifying it because if they had nuclear weapons, I can guarantee you the U.S. would not fucking do anything anywhere close to this. You know how I know this? Because Russia gets away with the shit like that. North Korea gets away with shit all the time. Even though North Korea is relatively, they talk a lot of shit, but they ain't doing anything crazy.
no,
To other nations, so they just kind of leave them be. But America doesn't go and fuck with them. We haven't killed anybody in North Korea in a very long fucking time, and it's for a reason. So yeah.
Now, again, there's the fog of war. Sometimes there truly is fake news out there, but I did hear some reports that a lot of the interceptors in South Korea were moved to the Middle East as a result of some of this stuff, and the South Koreans being fucking pissed, like, what the fuck you mean you moving interceptors away from us?
Remember what I talked about last week about how we're running out of munitions?
Mm-hmm.
It's because of shit, and they're expensive munitions.
Yep.
Those drones that Iran is using, they're fucking cheap. They're like $10,000. Meanwhile, we're shooting literally millions of dollars worth of munitions to take them out of the sky. Millions of dollars for a $10,000 thing. That's crazy. And now I don't know. This is a news story, which is so ironic to me. Basically, we stole the design of their. I think it's called the Shahid something. I forget how to pronounce it, but basically the $10,000 drone that they've been using to great effect. We copied it. We just stole the design, and now we're using it. I'm just like, isn't this what we talk shit about China for? Like literally just stealing trademarks. Like what? No, but now it's okay. We're just gonna steal their shit. We're bombing them first. Now we're just gonna steal their shit. It was like, God damn, America is so fucking American. Like seriously, God damn.
The other thing I'll say too, and again, I have not been there. I know you have, Kronos, with your time in the service, but look, like the Middle East seems cool as fuck to me. Like I want to go. I want to eat some food. I want to hang out.
Honestly, it is, and this is when I read the comments about when. I think I mentioned it last week, where people didn't understand why we had U.S. citizens anywhere in the Middle East. People think that it's all like one giant desert full of like fucking, like Jawas and shit. Like, no, it's like there's some parts that gather.
You mean, oh, yeah, never mind. Jawas and sand people.
Yeah, I didn't want to say sand people because it's like, there's
I knew why.
That's why I had to like edit.
Oh, wait, actually, they have a name, with the Tusken Raiders. There you go.
But are Jawas too? I mean, there's Jawas.
Yeah. Jawas and Tusken Raiders.
Yeah. So
That's the name of the podcast.
Jawas and Tusken Raiders. Yeah, we can name it that. But if you haven't been there, it's easy to think that because you have like this really narrow like U.S. view. It'd be like literally basing the entirety of America based upon like Detroit when it was like really, really bad. Or like Compton when it was or like really bad parts of Oakland or something like that. Like every country, not every, like some countries, a lot of countries have like shitty parts. You know what I mean? I'm based in Brazil off the fucking favelas, But I've been to like really nice places in the Middle East. Even when I was in Iraq, like seeing the beauty that was still there, even though it was shattered, like seeing all the palaces, all the infrastructure that they had. There's parts that are beautiful. I mean, people seem to forget this is like Mesopotamia. This is like one of the cradles of civilization was there. Like if you read about parts of the Bible, it's the Middle East, like a lot of it. And when I lived in Qatar, that place is fucking beautiful. You can go to parts of Saudi Arabia. There's other parts. There's like Bahrain is really nice. There's nice parts of the Middle East. So it's not like all like some impoverished place. I mean, honestly, they have a shitload of money there from oil. Like people don't even understand like the amount of opulence that you can find in those countries. Like I would really implore people to like go and visit other countries and stop thinking about every other country outside the United States as being like some third world fucking shithole and outside of Europe. There's nice places.
Well, what's so ironic too, and Americans always ignore this, but of late there's a long list of travel advisories against folks visiting over here.
Yeah.
Like from all over the world, they're like, "Don't do it." It's too fucking risky. And when Americans hear that, they're just like, "Nah, that can't be true. Look it up.
I mean, just look at
It's
like,
fucking
what do you
legit."
mean? I mean, you could just look in the fucking news. All these ICE agents going. Just imagine you're somebody from Mexico or anywhere in South America or even fucking, not even Spain, but like just any other brown country. You know what I mean? Coming over here and you're seeing the news and you're seeing people that just because they have an accent or they have, they look a certain way, they're literally getting thrown in concentration camps. Like, just imagine just traveling here and somebody's like, ICE agents roll up on you or like, show me your papers. And you're like, all you have is maybe a visa. You know what I mean? Like, they're not checking to see when the visa expires. They're just like, oh, you're not from here. You don't have an American passport. You don't have like whatever, papers that you need to show permanent residence. And all of a sudden you could end up in Venezuela, in some fucking, Nazi style camp. And I'm using that literally because when I see those fucking pictures of CCOT, that literally looks like some shit that you would see in Nazi Germany. And the only thing they're missing is the fucking ovens, bro. And
That's it.
Fire for effect, I guess.
And to piggyback off of that, I mean, remember too, it wasn't just domestic news when Renee Good and Alex Preddy got shot. People all over the fucking world saw that shit. And they knew these were American citizens getting killed on the street in public. So that was just a few weeks back. What was that? January, February?
Yeah.
So, all right. I have no idea where this is ultimately going to go. But fucking stay safe. Gas is through the roof. The job numbers are incredibly low, and we just spending billions per day, multiple billions per day.
The gas prices, like some parts of California, it's already like eclipsed $8, and people are just like, oh my god, it's California, blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's true. Yes, we have higher taxes here for gas and shit like that. It's always higher here. But for people to just blame it on just California gas, no, it's not just California. Like gas prices have gone up. I think it's like 50 cents.
Yep.
In like on average, and so obviously in California it's the higher end of the average. But yeah, this is literally, it was caused by our president. Usually a president can't really control gas prices, but in this case you certainly fucking can. If you attack a certain region of the country, a certain region of the world, yeah, it's going to affect certain prices, and it's going to be more than just gas prices. Like a large portion of fertilizer comes out of there because and that's like just wait for grocery prices to go up again.
Well, and shipping,
yeah.
Like guess what that uses? A whole lot of fuel, a whole lot of gasoline. So it's going to raise the prices on pretty much everything.
Oh, plane tickets. I think people don't realize plane tickets.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and right now the TSA, because we're still under, people seem to forget this, but we're still under a fucking government shutdown because of ICE. And if you're trying to travel right now in America, good fucking luck. Like out of Houston, they had literally lines out the fucking terminal, like outside the entire building. It took people 4 hours to get through TSA in Houston and other airports. Hours.
Hell no. It used to take me an hour just to get through without worldwide crashes, just to get through normally.
Yeah.
4 hours, just doing too much.
Hey, imagine if we had this cheap, usable alternative like high-speed rail to get us around major areas of the country domestically.
No, we can't have that. But that's for shit. That's communism shit.
Like, and I'm thinking the thing that gets me is you got major corridors. Like obviously me and Kronos are over here in Southern California, but like to go from San Diego to LA, that's like almost 25-30 million people. You know what I mean? In this corridor of Southern California, I'm thinking of like New York, DC, Philly, Boston. That corridor, could certainly use it. There's 40, 50, 60 million people in that area. Like, there's densely populated areas where you should be having this. You know it, and I know it, and everywhere else in the world that's like developed has done it, or has already, or is on the path of doing it.
Let me just put this in perspective. The amount of money that we spent on this war already, which has lasted a little over a week, would have paid for a mass high-speed rail system. We spend over $1 billion a day over there right now, and that's not even accounting for the loss of life and the injuries, which is they're being super secretive about. There's likely at least 150 seriously injured service members over there right now, and 8 of them are dead.
Yeah.
So, and they don't want to talk about that at the White House because they would have been alive right now had we not have decided to attack Iran unprovoked.
Yep. And I will just say this: I can't give the benefit of the doubt, but I really hope they're not doing political bullshit with those numbers, because god damn would that be fucking disrespectful, you know.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it's already. I mean, just look at the way that I don't know. When they tried to do when they did the dignified transfer, when those at the time I think it was 6 service members that came back. Basically, it's when they retrieve the remains and they fly them back. And there's what's called a dignified transfer that happens when they come back to the United States, and then they eventually go to like their final resting place. And the president was there, but he was wearing a fucking hat. First of all, can I just say how fucking stupid it is when you're wearing a goddamn baseball cap with a suit on? It's always going to be tacky to me. Always going to be tacky to me. Like, he's out there wearing his own fucking merch, giving his fucking little stupid ass salute to service members as if he's like giving them some honor. You fucking did this. Like, you're the cause, you're the catalyst of them dying. And for you to sit out there with your merch on, and your stupid fucking hat, and your suit, giving a salute, fuck that dude. And then there's people that are in the military that were like, oh, well, you know, it's okay to like salute with a hat. And like, no, if you want to do a dignified thing, take your fucking hat off and put it over your heart, or just take it off and just do a normal salute. Because I understand you're the commander in chief. You can give salutes with no fucking cover on. I get that. But take your fucking hat off. Take your fucking hat off.
Yeah. Look, this is all bad, man. And I just don't see an end in sight anytime soon, obviously, because it's poorly planned. And the other thing that we have seen hints about this, but we don't know when it's going to happen. But there's a lot of regional posturing. We don't know Russia, China, you know, quite which way India and Pakistan are really blowing in terms of, you know, possibly entering into this. But it's expanded. It's multiple countries, at least 12 to 14 countries and counting. You know, you start getting into the neighborhood of the big boys, maybe with NATO, maybe with Russia, maybe with China, India, whatever, and Japan, and you got a goddamn world war on your hands in the year of our Lord 2026. So we'll see. Old Ninja, I know you wanted to take it to somewhere else. Where did you want to take it? I'm curious.
Someplace also dank and dark.
Okay.
It's not a comfortable subject.
Shit. Where are you going?
It's just something I've noticed. It's kind of a continuation of what I was talking about last week. Last week I talked about the I guess docuseries Soft White Underbelly.
Oh yeah.
So from there, one of the I guess interviewees talked about a doomsday cult. And the doomsday cult had like been established in the 60s, and then I did a little, research and stuff, and there's actually other people that did little docuseries or dives into this cult. And I saw that, like, I guess there's this writer, he coined the phrase doomsday cult because there was no nomenclature or just kind of wording for what they were at the time. And there's been several throughout the decades since like the 60s or whatnot. And like a lot of them practice some pretty messed up stuff.
For those who don't know, like myself, help define it. Like, what does it entail?
Oh, so basically, a doomsday cult is people. They usually come together under the guise of like the world is going to end, and they're usually they're almost always under like a Christian moniker, and they talk about only them, whatever commune that they're in or whatever organization they're about. They're the only ones that are going to be saved from the doomsday if they do certain set of things. And
Oh,
depending on each cult, it depends on what they're going to do, and each one is different. Like Jim Jones was one we've talked about before in this podcast, which was where they all were being hunted by the FBI. They ended up leaving the states and ended up killing themselves in
Guyana,
was it South America or Mexico? Like it was
Guyana,
like almost it was. Wait, was it Ghana? Guyana?
Guyana.
So it was like 400 plus people.
Yeah.
And then the thing was, like, if people were trying to leave the cult, they would send out people from the cult to hunt them down and kill them.
But let me ask you this though: is it obviously I've heard of the ones that have this like Christian fundamentalist kind of background, but could it be doomsday prepping or doomsday cult for this from the standpoint of we think there's going to be a nuclear war and we
I
got a
mean,
fallout shelter?
there's usually, I don't know about shelter. So each one is different. So there's actually one in Japan where they did, I guess they, years ago, I think it was in the 90s, I can't remember. They took over the subway system and like set everybody on fire. And this was like, I think this was in late 90s.
What
It
are
was
you,
like a cult in
what are you talking
Japan.
about? Like, sorry, I stepped away for a second. What are you talking about?
Oh, doomsday cults.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
and so like
MAGA is that what you're talking about?
no. I haven't even
I mean,
talked about MAGA.
they
Well,
fucking are.
I don't know about but the ones that have been like I guess documented, or I don't want to say documented, the ones that are famous. I'll put it that way. They're the ones who end up doing either killing themselves or hurting other people.
Yeah.
The ones that I have seen that I was when I was doing a little bit of research, there's some across the U.S. There are some that have been started in the U.S. and managed to spread across the world. One of them is they started out as the Children of God. I think they're called the Love Faithful or something like that. They had some really sick practices where they involved involving children in sexual acts,
God damn.
and it was encouraged by their leader back in the 60s and is still practiced to this day because one of the interviewees from Soft White Underbelly had just escaped it like recently. So
Oh,
apparently
good.
they're still doing this practice, but there's no FBI breakdown and whatnot. I know they're not as prevalent in the US, but they're still here. They're still
I,
across the country.
I wouldn't. I would be like, man, that's just conspiracy, and the FBI is going to break that up, and
No, it's
that's
not.
what I would have said.
They're getting drunk
Probably a
with hockey
few
players.
years
What are you
back.
talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
God dang.
Now I'm
Bro.
just like, yeah, that sounds about right.
They're playing beer pong and
Yeah.
shit. You know, they ain't got. They're trying to solve serious cases. How much Budweiser and whiskey can I drink tonight?
Yeah, it was super bizarre to me. Like, yeah, um I get why the FBI can't really go in, like, because when there's a cult, the Doomsday, I guess they weren't a cult, maybe they were a cult, but there was a Mormon offshoot where they burned everyone alive because the FBI threatened to raid them. The Waco thing, David Koresh, he burned his, and there's children there. There's children in that compound. He burned them all
I,
just to avoid capture.
Hold on. There's an asterisk that I think Prodigy's about to say. Go ahead.
no.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You might know more about Waco than me.
Yeah, so that's kind of highly disputed on whether or not he set them all on fire, or if the literal fucking tank that went into the building caught the building on fire. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, I mean
it was a cult.
I know
though.
it's
yeah,
Yeah,
it definitely
it definitely was a cult.
yeah, and it's also definitely highly debated that the FBI messed up, and they kind of, it took them years to say that they messed up.
Yeah,
So-
kind of like bombing school children, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't think they'll take that one until like 2 years from now, but yeah, but it's just super crazy that there are still uh, cults or communes that are out there that are like active
Hey, hold
today
on, hold on, hold
that
on,
are
hold
not
on.
being taken out.
I think that we should differentiate because I want to start a commune. I'm just saying it's not a cult though. I just want to live with my friends. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just want to buy a plot of land, like multiple acres. We can all just like do our own thing. Nothing fucking crazy. I'm just saying, nothing crazy. I just want to be with my friends. I'm not talking
just
about.
some gardening and some like
Yeah,
chickens and
exactly.
yeah,
Normal
Uh,
that's it.
shit.
No weird stuff.
No weird sex
that's how
stuff.
it starts.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
nothing. I don't believe in a religion. I just want to hang out with my friends.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, it's just very weird to me that I thought that the Doomsday cults had like been like raided and fucking gone away. And apparently, when they first started out as the children of God, they had been raided because of the allegations of child molestation. But they just pop up. They pop up again in different parts of the U.S. and then they end up going to Mexico. Then they end up spreading out to the rest of the world. It's very very strange to me.
we're good.
All right. Uh, old. Well, I was gonna just chime in on Old Ninja's kind of history with the Doomsday cults. Um, don't believe for a second that it's only in these super rural areas either, because there's
Mm.
plenty of cults like in LA and San Francisco. Like, obviously, Jim Jones had a big presence in the Bay
Yeah.
Area, and then Marilyn Manson had a huge presence in Hollywood. You know, so it's not just small towns. I just want to point that out.
Oh, so piggybacking off of that, like I was saying, the children of God, their cult would they would take teenage girls and have them go flirt and try to recruit rich white men, and they would print flyers through the group. I've seen what these flyers look like. It's like super crazy. They called them the flirty something. I think flirty Fridays or something, or flirty flyers or something. So they had these young teenage girls dress provocatively and try to recruit which rich white dudes, and the ones that would join would fund the cult so they can have sex with underage girls.
All
Wild stuff.
bad, all bad.
So
So real quick, is that soft wet underbelly? Is that where do I find that? Is
it's
that
on
a
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's on
okay?
YouTube.
Soft white underbelly, not soft wet underbelly. Soft wet underbelly might be some shit you want to look for on like Pornhub.
I
So
mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Or
don't
even
kink shame me.
your site is probably gone now. Hentai Haven. I don't know if they're back or not. So
Yeah, it ain't like the old days. That
yeah,
was my go-to for years, but
that's terrible actually.
it's been gone. That's all right. It'll be back again one time.
You said
Uh,
that like almost 6 years ago. That shit ain't gone.
well, yeah. I ain't got nothing.
So there are
Um,
copycat sites, but they're not the same. So
not the
just
same. Not the same. They had them categories unlocked. Um, all kind of good. Can we switch it to gaming just a little bit?
yeah, you can switch to whatever you want now. I'm done with that crazy shit.
All
That shit
right.
was crazy. That stuff can practically give you nightmares.
I'll bet. Shit. So we got a couple things. Number one, on PS Plus Game of the Month, or yeah, monthly games or whatever the free ones. We got Space Marines. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Hmm.
cool. I was
So that's also on Xbox on Game Pass. I think
nice.
it's been there for a little earlier. I think it just got to PlayStation this month.
Yeah,
So,
look, I'll take it. That was supposed to be a really good game, and I missed it. I'm glad it's fucking free. So,
mm,
uh, and you played it, Kronos, right?
Yeah, I haven't beat it yet though, but yeah, it was great when I played it. The problem was that I was playing on hard, and honestly, like for some reason that game it was just like fucking too hard for me for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to like, and you couldn't like, you couldn't change the difficulty in the middle of the game. So I have to
Oh
basically
yeah.
like start all over and play it on like normal. So yeah,
Well, it has co-op or multiplayer or both, right?
I think it has co-op. Yeah, and
Okay.
it's a lot of fun. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of like it's old school in the mechanics, like it's almost like Gears
Gears.
of War, but there's no like cover system. You're just basically like a walking fucking tank.
Love it.
Yeah.
So that sounds fucking badass. And then Ghost of Yotai's multiplayer Legends just dropped, and so I know Kronos has that one. I don't know about. I don't think Old Ninja.
I do not.
Okay.
Do not.
I know our homie Jen was all about that one in terms of when that game dropped last fall. But the multiplayer, shit, I was on Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer for at
Yeah,
least a year
it was
plus.
good.
That shit was great. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll make me probably pick up Yota at some point very soon. Um, but I'm still waiting. On Saturday, I'm supposed to, fingers crossed, get my goddamn Resident Evil Requiem. So I still haven't fucking got that shit. A
Oh man,
physical
that's
copy
been
was hard to
all
What
find.
did you
over
order
the
it from?
internet.
Amazon.
Oh damn, they're doing
Oh,
you dirty, bro.
yeah,
Damn,
Doing you
dude.
dirty.
did
It
you
was,
dirty? Because I know. So B Boy ordered his, I think, on Amazon. I think he got his early. So
yeah,
I think he got it like a day early.
they fucking royal fucking
So
me.
yeah, those supplies.
Oh, what
Oh,
happened?
did you cut out?
You did. Yeah, we can
Yeah, we
hear.
can't hear you.
Oh, Ninja, you cut out. What happened to your
Like
hand, bro?
mid
Wait, what?
sentence.
There we
Now we
go.
Did
can
you
hear
not?
you.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I was saying the supply chains messed you up.
Yeah, it's all good. I can't wait to play that one. What are you guys playing right now?
I'm still playing Hades too.
Oh
So
shit!
Really?
and
I
and
thought
board,
you beat that game like 4 times over.
I mean it's a rogues-like game, so you just keep beating it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I beat
yeah,
that shit more than I beat my meat. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Oh, good lord!
the,
I wasn't
those
ready.
game. I didn't realize it until I really got into Hades 1, but oh yeah, it just doesn't fucking stop. Like each run is different and so fucking satisfying because you're just like, oh, let me play this way. Oh, let me try this style, this weapon. You know,
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
use this handicap.
Oh, so I'm playing a few things. So I'm gonna talk about one. Uh,
Okay.
After I don't know how long it's been. When I don't remember when this came out. The Division 2 released
Oh
their
yeah.
realistic mode, and it's like this super. If you play the mode, you have to start it. You have to kind of start over, but you start under one of their DLCs. So basically, you get the DLC for free because it's open to the whole community.
Nice.
But it's like you start with limited ammo. Um, you have a limited HUD, and the enemies do more damage to you, but you do damage to them. And a headshot is an instant death to an enemy, no matter what.
Is it co-op
And
in that mode?
yeah, it's co-op. It's been like super crazy. I played the first, I think, 2 missions, and I actually twitched it out. I think I talked about this last week actually, but it was super crazy. Like I feel like the game should release that way because like I was playing it and I was running out of ammo and like I had to fight a boss with a handgun and I was just like panicking. I mean, they will drop you ammo if you absolutely need it, but you're not going to get like you can't restock, you can't like pick up armor from like that, and like the normal game stuff's everywhere because there's loot no matter what you kill. You can kill rats and dogs and get fucking loot, and this is like super low and like it doesn't tell you the information um, that it normally does. Like you're looking at just your screen and the environment and your character. In a normal game, you get all your you get all your stuff like your gadgets and your how much ammo, your armor. No, you don't see none of that in realistic mode. You got to just run it like survival, super survivalist mode. You also are stuck with um, the two, I guess, gadget or two shade tech gadgets. You're locked in on them. You get more if you kill like a boss. You acquire their stuff, but it was like to me, it was really fun. Like it felt like the way the game should have probably been released should have been that way. So
Well, it's been a good game for a long time. But I got a question for you because I know it released on the PS4 gen. Do
hmm
you think it's time for Division 3, or I know they're still supporting it,
um,
obviously, but is it at that sweet spot?
you know what? I don't know. I'm not. I'm on the fence about that. I know a lot of people want Division 3. There's rumors that they. I mean, I guess there's a mobile division. There was supposed to be a free to play division game. I guess that didn't work out, or maybe it's coming out later on this year. I think they repackaged or something. Division 3, I'm not quite sure. I think the way that they're going, they could add what they want to Division 2 and it'd still be a stellar game. Kind of like what No Man's Sky was like or is like. Just add like new features and new gameplay and just keep running that game.
God damn.
It's still pretty stellar. It's still great. It's four. What I do like is that it's 4 players, 4 player co-op versus like the new trend is 3 player co-op for mostly everything, which is still weird to me. But
That is weird for me
whatever.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like I have more than 3 friends. Or more than 2 friends. I can add one more to the thing, especially when you have a lot of people that want to play the game and you have to tell people no. That's
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
So
So
the Division 2 dropped on March 15th, 2019.
That's a minute.
So, and they're like when people talk about live service games, and I hate live service games. There's some of them that are really good. This is one of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
is so is
100%.
Destiny 2. That's another really good one. Overwatch is now finally starting to fix their shit. Now I think it's just called Overwatch again,
yeah,
and they
renamed
changed it
it.
drastically. Yeah.
Wait, they took off the 2 part?
Yes.
Yeah, they took out
Yes.
the 2. They rebranded. They rebranded maybe a month ago.
Yeah.
Super
Now,
recent.
you know what that really is, though? That's a testament to fucking competition. Because Marvel Rivals dropped and was beating their ass at their own
Yeah.
fucking game, their own fucking genre that they really reinvented in terms of a hero shooter. And I'm glad they're responding, you know?
Well, and this just shows like these bigger studios. Actually, I can't even say the bigger studios because we've had a bunch of like serious misses with live service games lately because they are not willing to take the actual chance to listen to player feedback and fix shit. Like, yeah, the product that you release might not be exactly what your player base wants at the time. But the great thing about gaming
Or-
right now,
or-
this isn't fucking the 1990s. Like, you have a chance to fix your fucking game and to keep the same game and to gain more players after the initial release date.
Well,
But
I think on not I don't know if to piggyback or kind of like a parallel, they can release the game like less broken because some of these live service games you can tell they're not finished.
yeah,
It feels
that's
like
true.
they could definitely release. But I mean, there's been broken games that came out that have. I mean, we always talk about it. No Man's Sky, she was broke as fuck. I haven't seen a single game more broken than No Man's Sky that I've played.
Well, let me add. So, was launch Cyberpunk on the 4 close?
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, okay, yeah, that one was actually. So I'm sorry. That's probably the worst because there were things that literally didn't fucking work.
Yeah.
And Cyberpunk. But as far as like what they promised for No Man's Sky, what they promised and what you got was drastically different. And when you play Cyberpunk, what they promised, you could see like what they were promising, but just like the technical issues that game had when it dropped, especially when you play it on like the last gen or I guess 2 gens
Yeah.
ago, it was like they shouldn't just not even dropped that version of the game. But yeah, there's still room to fix pretty much any game, and if you do it,
yeah.
the players will find you and they'll appreciate you, and you're gonna be like a darling to them. But if you just sit there and you give it like 2-3 weeks or like a month or whatever, and then don't fix shit, yeah, like you deserve what's coming to you. I mean, like I'm looking at you, High Guard, Concord. Concord was actually pretty good. Like,
Well, and
High
that,
Guard imploded real quick too.
it did. And with Concord, I think was it Fire something. That studio,
yeah,
I
no,
think
they're gone.
they it went belly up. You
Yeah.
know, that game cost the studio its life, which is sad. I don't want to see people losing their fucking jobs and shit. But
I mean, and technically, historically speaking, that happens a lot.
it
I mean,
does. It does.
usually like especially like their first AAA game. So you guys remember Kingdom of Amalur?
Yeah, of course. I
Yeah.
owned that game.
Yeah, so that game caused that studio to go belly up, and it's funny because that was started by the Boston. What the hell's his
Kurt
name?
Schilling.
Yes, Kurt Schilling, the guy with the bloody ankle, who won the World Series started a game company and they went belly up, even though everyone lauded that the game was good, and I think you can still download it and play it, but the company went up.
It
They tits
it
up
wasn't
and
a it wasn't a
hit the
bad
wrong
game. It
water.
was a kind of a cool RPG open world. I never finished it, but
Mm.
also it came out at a time where there's a lot of competition too. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing about these live service games. You only have so many fucking hours in the day. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
sometimes those live service games can feel like another fucking job. Oh, I got to hit my dailies. Oh, I got to hit my weeklies. Oh, I got to get this, this new skin
Oh,
for this one guy.
100%. That's
You
I
know,
feel like that's so with Destiny players, I feel like that's their thing. They're trying to do their dailies and all this stuff, and they devote a lot of time to that. So
yeah,
yeah.
and I get that there's going to be those types of players, but there's also millions of just fucking casuals that just want to go in, have a good time, talk shit with their friends, and
Man,
have a little bit of fun, but also see
Hmm.
more new content being
Yeah.
updated,
even
which
beyond
is awesome.
even beyond casuals, I just older gamers. I mean, I don't have as much time that I can dedicate towards video games anymore. Like if I didn't have a fucking job, if I just could do whatever I wanted,
Yeah,
yeah, I'd play more games. I'd also do way more jujitsu. But there's I got a kid. I
yeah,
don't got a girlfriend anymore. But there's other shit I got to do.
yeah,
And even younger folks, they still have to go to school or like do whatever. It's like you can only dedicate so much time towards any game, and you can't.
exactly.
Like I'm probably like one of the outliers where I can play a large swath of gaming types and I'm pretty good. And I own a shit ton of games, but I don't get to finish all of them anymore.
Yeah,
Like you have to like really impress me with a game for me to like finish it. Like I said, Hades 2. I put in. I'm encroaching upon 300 hours now, which for
hmm
somebody that's on the wrong side of 40, that's a significant amount of time.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I was thinking that the other day. I'm like, when's the last time I actually finished the game? I find myself starting a lot of games and not actually finishing them, and I'm like kind of pissed. But I do plan on finishing High on Life 2. That's another game that I've been
I
playing.
want to play that one.
Yeah,
I
So I've
finished High
been
on
out
Life.
there.
Yeah,
High on Life 2's been. I mean, it's been fun because like it's kind of more the same, but it's like different in like all kinds of ways. Like they give
the
you a
skateboard.
skateboard.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can use that to attack people. I've gotten 2 new weapons and 2 returning weapons. So like some of your old weapons actually went to other characters within the lore, which has been pretty funny. Um, it's been wild. There's like references to like all kinds of pop culture stuff, like Spaceballs and just a ton of stuff. There's also the super like they're not even B movies. They're like D movies that are still in the game where you can go to the theater and watch them or watch them in your base and whatnot. It's super crazy. Now they added an arcade to your
nice.
base. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like they have like this game that's like a shout out to Double Dragon, but it's super crazy. I'm like, what the hell? It's been so good. So I plan on finishing that one. But yeah.
Yeah, the other thing I'll really quickly point out, even the ones that aren't live service games, sometimes you can just have a really long campaign in a open world game,
yeah.
and I don't have most of the time those 200-300 hours unless it's 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, Hades is a thing. I mean, and honestly, like right now, I think the gaming world is kind of holding its breath for GTA 6.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
So I think like most, especially older gamers, we will put time away. I'll probably take a week off,
Oh,
to
dang.
really put some time in for that game. Yeah, I haven't been using enough for my PTO. I need to, well, even though I have unlimited PTO now, which is also a fucking trap. Unlimited PTO is
hmm
bullshit.
Yep.
But yeah, I need to take some time off to just like do what I want to do,
Yeah. Live
Yeah,
life.
100%.
Um,
100%.
I will.
Wait, Kaji, what are you
Go.
playing? You haven't talked about what you playing.
Well, I'm waiting on Resident Evil 9. I actually went back.
forever.
I know. Been waiting forever, but hopefully it's here this week. So I went back and I finished Astrobot like a week and a half ago. I went back to Resident Evil 4
Mm.
and Village. So
Damn,
Nice.
I'm in a RE mood kind of, you know what I mean?
I
So
haven't even opened those games. Actually, I might have opened RE4, but I haven't even installed it.
Yeah, there's something that like I know I'm a fucking weirdo, but like a survival horror like calms me down. You know what I mean? It just
I think gaming in general should calm you down. But
yeah.
Yeah.
oh, but still, it's been so y'all heard the news, right? I guess it's true that there's a Cyberpunk 2 in the works. It should be out in like I think in 2 years or something like that. So
We'll see.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean we'll
I'm a
see,
It's
but
not. Well, I don't
it,
think it's 100% not coming out in 2 years. I mean, The Witcher 4 hasn't even dropped yet.
I,
100%.
yeah.
I would
So
doubt even more than anything less than 4 to 5 years
Yeah.
because
damn.
Witcher 4 or Witcher 4 with Siri, that one is possible. I don't think it has a release date. Possible 26, maybe 27.
I think it's 27. There's rumors that it's supposed to be 26. I don't think that's coming out this year. I think they'll push it to 27, or it's probably still needs to be developed up until 2027. So
And let's be perfectly real. I fuck with, CD Project Red, but they got to knock this out of the park. This cannot have fucking flaws like Cyberpunk 2077 had at launch. You need to have a stellar fucking launch where you impress some people because you went from like the highest highs of everybody fucking
Well,
in the world loving your goddamn studio. I talked about it a million times where President Obama at the time went to fucking Poland and they gave him a copy of the game like he was gonna be a gamer and sit down and spend 200 hours with Geralt of Rivia. But they were just so proud of it. The country of Poland.
in his tan suit.
Exactly.
Oh man, remember when that was like the biggest political thing? Is like our president wearing a tan suit.
I do
Yeah,
remember that.
shit. Not being a pedophile, just wearing a tan suit.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
sure.
Possible pedophile.
Not starting War
Yeah.
III over nothing and bombing schoolgirls.
I mean, but he did. I mean, to be fair, he did do a lot
he
of
did bomb
bombings.
people.
A lot.
He did bomb people.
He's the one that really upped the ante when it came to drone bombings. So
Yes.
I will not give him any slack there. But they were up in arms about his fucking tan suit and his dark skin.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Gaddafi in Libya.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was all bad.
Yeah.
That guy really loved Obama too. That's
the fucked up part. This is how I know. Like nobody should want to be the president.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happens when you become the president. I don't know what kind of dirt to dig up on you, or like what. Because Obama, when he was like campaigning, and Obama when he became president, was like way fucking different. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
Like he got the Affordable Health Care Act in, but honestly, that wasn't enough. We should have a universal health care in America. It's fucking insane that we don't. But all the other shit that he did was like just normal American, president bullshit of like just killing people in other countries. Didn't really change the lives of many people. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of issues with Obama. So
I completely agree. Hey, yeah, and I'll even say this, and people still hate when I mention it, but he was still center right in a lot of ways on his policies.
like every Democrat, they're almost all center right. Except,
I think,
well, and he's not a Democrat. Everybody thinks he is though. But I mean, Bernie Sanders, he's probably like one of the few outliers, and even then, he's like, nobody's taking that guy seriously.
yeah, well, yeah. There was a lot of sabotage, but all of that. Yeah. I'm gonna say this: I know we had our kind of ups and downs, but I'm a crazy tired, and I know Kronos has to get up early. I was hoping we could cut it a little early tonight.
We can, but I have one question I want to ask both of you before we end it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched? Fuck no, I blanked on the name of the goddamn movie.
A War Machine.
Yes, War Machine. Have you watched it?
Yes,
I think Old Ninja
yes, I
did.
have.
So you haven't watched it, Prodigy?
Yes, I did.
No, I haven't. It's on my list. I'm going to try it this weekend.
100% recommend. If you haven't watched War Machine, go watch it. It's amazing, especially when you grew up in like our generations. If you like 80s and 90s action movies, you're gonna love this movie. Like it's great. So it's honestly one of the most fun movies that I've watched in a long time. And a bunch of Army folks died. The only thing I didn't like about it is like because it was about like Army, but a bunch of them died. So fuck them. I'm just kidding, Army. I don't like you, but I hope you all like survive things. But I don't like the Army. That's 100% true. Yeah.
Good lord.
I'm a
Love
U.S.
it.
I'm a U.S.
Love
Marine.
it.
What do you expect?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I've heard some
It's
good things about it.
yeah, they're already talking about doing a sequel and all this stuff. So I mean, everyone I know that has seen it that I've talked to, they love this movie, and it was great. I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I watched it with family. Everyone fucking loved it. They had like maybe one or two gripes, but other than that, it's overall positive.
Yeah.
Fucking about this
Sorry,
movie.
Brandon Park. Just to answer your question. Yes, it's by the actor who plays Jack Reacher, the real Jack Reacher, not the
Yeah,
tiny one.
Alan Richardson or something like that.
Yeah, something like
That's
that.
his name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
big
it
guy. He's a
Richter?
big ass dude. If
Richter
you
or
watch his
Richardson?
scenes, I don't know. Maybe it's Rickton. So I don't know. But I was on there. He's a big ass dude. If you watch his scenes, he's taller than everyone in every scene. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, this dude must be huge in
Alan
real life.
Richson. Yeah, Richson.
Richardson?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
it's funny because like he's only six. I won't say only. He's taller than me. He's 6'3".
That's still
Oh,
this.
So he's
so
not.
yeah, that's
That
still
No,
pretty
he's not
tall. But
gigantic, but he's a tall guy. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's not like the Big Show or
Well,
something. But like,
well
it's
above,
maybe just had small people.
well above average height. Let's
Yeah.
just say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But like, it's just funny because like the Rangers he's with, they're all shorter than him. There's a couple. I would say there's not a huge amount of familiar faces except for Dennis Quaid. But also, if you are a fan of the Flash, the guy who plays Kid Flash, he's in the film.
Good
So
shit. All right.
it's good. It's a good watch. Definitely, I highly recommend it if you're watching stuff with your family. Watch it with the family. It's great, even though it's a little graphic
Maybe
at
not with your
times.
kids. I mean,
I was about to say, isn't it rated R or
yeah,
mature?
don't
It
watch it with
is,
the
but
kids.
if you have teenagers, we had teenagers watch it with us, so it worked out. So
Well, they're teenagers, but like not. I mean, it's not for kids.
no, not young kids, not like you know 10 and under.
Oh no,
They're
just
like
I mean,
13 and above.
because you don't have kids. When you
I
say
do not.
watch it with your family, when you say that, people think it's family friendly.
Yep.
Adults
Oh,
with
yeah, it's not
children think that
family.
I can watch this with my kids, like my actual children, not my teenagers, my children.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you have teens, watch it with your
Like,
teens. There you go.
Yeah, and then even then it depends on like the teen, but yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
because my kid
I
don't. I mean,
mean-
she's not a teenager, but she doesn't like violence, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Some kids are sensitive to that, scary stuff, yeah. There's a whole bunch of things. All right, old ninja, what you got popping this week? God damn it.
Oh, I got another question for y'all, because I tried watching it, but I was distracted. Have you guys seen Kiki Palmer's The Burbs?
No,
No.
haven't seen it.
Okay, it's on Peacock, but it's a series, and they pay homage to Tom Hanks, who's in the original movie. So
Oh, I forgot about that movie from way back in the day. Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
it's him and Carrie Fisher in that movie.
There you
So
go.
anyway, this weekend I'm just recuperating. I'm gonna play me some more Han Life. Too. I'm gonna see if I can try to finish it this weekend. I'm probably not, but I'm gonna get some working on that. Call of Duty has updated, even though I have scaled back a lot on some Call of Duty. I barely even play it. Um, excuse me. I'm watching Starfleet Academy tonight. I think the season finale is tonight, but I'm not sure. I'll watch that. I'm just gonna be just chilling at the house and just like recuperating because I just got on a hospital stint, so just gotta take it easy. For
Is
a
that why
little
you have a bandage on your hand?
bit. And yeah, that's where I had a
Okay.
little bandage on my hand. If you're watching, you see this big fluffy thing.
Thought you had
Yeah.
the Wolverine surgery. Get some claws going.
Mm.
Yeah. No adamantium yet. There you go. That's it for me.
Good shit. What you got, Kronos?
For me, I'm just let's see, just doing some more jujitsu and just dealing with a body full of like pain. My elbow's still like fucked up, so next month I get surgery, and it cannot come any sooner, honestly, because now I'm getting like new pains like at random times, or just like it's
Oh,
like
shit.
it's going up my pain meter. So don't go with broken bones for
Ooh.
so long. Just saying, my elbow's been broken now for going on 3 months now. So
God damn.
yeah, it's been a lot, and obviously I'm dealing with the whole fucking teeth thing. And next month you'll see me with like real looking teeth, and
There you go.
I'm gonna get like my gaps like closed, but using the Spark invisible liners or invisible aligners. So that'll be nice because I've had a problem with like the way my teeth look for like the longest time. Hopefully 2 years from now I will have straighter looking teeth. So
There you
yeah,
go.
that's
Good.
and I have to work 5 days a week next week, which sucks. I'm not looking forward to it. First time I've worked 5 days in a week outside of like training in 14 fucking years. So yeah.
Yeah. That is going to definitely suck. For me, first of all, it was really awesome seeing both Kronos and his brother
Oh
and
yeah.
family and whatnot over the weekend. We did a really nice hike just around the Sunset Cliff area, got some breakfast, just really cool family time. I appreciated the ever loving fuck out of that. So thank you so much.
It was fun. Thank you.
I will say this. I'm still waiting on my goddamn Resident Evil, but in the interim, catching up on Hell's Paradise. I'm really loving that fucking show. I got One Piece live action dropped, so I'm going to definitely marathon through that this weekend. And that's kind of fucking it. Just day by day on everything else, man. It's
Did you
supposed to be
watch?
hot as balls here this coming week.
Oh shit! Did you watch JJK?
Same,
You
same
caught
up here.
Sorry, I am caught up on JJK, except for they released one today, right?
I think it's today or tomorrow. I always forget because I watch it tomorrow. So yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched this week's yet, but other than that, I'm current, man. I fucking love it.
So I feel like SoCal, at least here where we live, we had maybe 2 weeks of winter. That's not even winter, like fall, and
Yeah.
that was it. Like it's been like in the 70s or above, or if not the 80s or 90s, since
Yep.
like September. Like
Correct.
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah. Few storms, a little bit of rain, but yeah, pretty much every day.
yeah.
He's right.
And don't get me wrong, it gets cold at night, but like it'll drop in like the 50s, maybe the 40s. But once the sun comes out, it's back in the 70s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been heating up here. It's been super nice. People been outside making their walks, going to parks. Parks have been full. Like, god dang.
Yeah, I went to
So,
the beach a
I
couple
won't be
weeks
surprised.
ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if we get rain next month. I mean, we still need it as a state, but we'll see.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, what I forgot to mention, I've been watching Paradise, and it's a very strange show for me.
That's what
So-
Sterling. What's the guy's name? Something Sterling.
Yeah,
K. Brown.
Sterling Brown, or
Sterling Brown. There we
yeah,
go.
something like that. Yeah, it's been interesting. I'm on the very first season. I'm on like the third episode, but like, it's got James Marsden in it, and it's told in a unique. It's told in two different timelines. So I'm just like, what the fuck?
Is that the Cyclops guy from back in the day?
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna be in Doomsday. So
Okay.
Cyclops.
I will always know him as Cyclops. Like fuck.
Yeah,
fuck
I
that's
think a
true.
lot of people will know him as Cyclops. So yeah.
it's
Take
all
us
right.
out.
Take us out.
All right. So you just experienced Black and the Black times Infinity, the dankest podcast on the internet. Check us out anywhere and everywhere with B Then BTI. That's BTHANBTI. Anywhere you consume your podcast. You can check us out. Our official website, fanhabproductions.squarespace.com/B Then BTI. You can email us. It was bthenbti@gmail.com. We have a Discord server. You can email us. And let us know you want to join Discord server, or you can search for us on Discord, I guess, and ask if you want to be a part. Actually, I don't know if we'll show up because can you hide your Discord on Discord or your server on Discord? I don't know.
Yeah,
I've
you
tried
can.
that.
You can definitely take a private. So.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So email if you want to get in. Here's your sure way of getting in. There you go.
All right.
Oh, and we're on. You can follow us anywhere, and we're on most social media platforms. There you go.
All right. We're out this bitch. Peace.
Yet many questions remain unanswered.